Atrociraptor marshalli. What turned from a rumor into a poorly understood incident all the way up to the predator we know it is now. Today we'll be talking about the small-footed predator that almost gave Velociraptor a run for its money as the scariest thief we have around. The footage you see before you was taken at a Malta confinement unit and was used to capture the Atrociraptors that were running around its streets. The Italian city was rumored to have been plagued by a bunch of Atrociraptors back in 2022 in the midst of the locust crisis. And rumors also had it that it was an illegally cloned dinosaur that was based off the Indoraptor, although that part has never been fully confirmed. What is confirmed is how these have been reported to be some of the deadliest raptors we've ever seen, yet there's evidence that actually contradicts that statement. Their first big drawback is how incredibly slow they are, especially compared to other raptors. The fastest they have been officially measured at is only 30 miles per hour, which again, compared to things like Velociraptor, is much slower. Now this isn't to say they're not an adept predator though. They still have a very strong bite, which is not seen in other raptors, and also they're still agile like one too. It seems their lack of speed is also countered with another ability they have, which in a similar fashion to wolves, they can run for a very long period of time without getting exhausted. They've been seen stalking their prey by running after it for well over an hour in some cases. This is another trait that is not seen in a bunch of raptors. The only other one that is notable for this is the Utah raptor, but that is one of the biggest raptors we know of. Meanwhile, the Atrociraptor is only a medium-sized one. Now, of course, the Atrociraptor is bigger than its real-life counterpart, but still, it's a strange combination, seeing as all of the other parts of its body, besides its head, are not nearly as strong as its legs. Now, there is a theory that has been going around for a very long time about the Atrociraptors that say they're actually a hybrid combining several different types of other raptor specimens all into one. These include different types of Sorna velociraptors and the previously mentioned Utah raptor, just to name a couple. Now this theory circulated for 2 years, but it was recently discovered that this is actually much more than just a theory. It's actually very true. DNA testing from that Malta confinement unit I mentioned earlier showed that yes, there are different species of raptors that are in the Atrociraptor's genome. Because of how incredibly different it is from Atrociraptor marshalli, the base species, it has been given a new name, which is Atrociraptor maltii. Since we have no idea who actually created the Atrociraptors, we don't know as to why it has this trait. It's been hypothesized that the intended purpose behind it is to make it a much more efficient raptor, which in some cases, yes it is, but in others it's just not. To give you a better look, Malta was kind enough to send a specimen out to us. She's been given the designated name of Sandstorm. Most of the Atrociraptor's colors, including Sandstorm here, seem to suggest they are meant to camouflage with desert environments. Her general shape is very sleek, like a lot of other raptors, but you can also notice she is much more bulky and muscular in some areas. We've also given her a tracker. Raptors are prone to escape sometimes, and of course we wouldn't want this incredibly valuable specimen out in the wild. Keeping her with a ping on her back will make that a lot easier. At some point there will be a modified version of this due to how uncomfortable it is, but for now this is the best we can do. But further studies will be done to reveal the mysteries of the Atrociraptor that still remain hidden. But until then, that is all we have on this strange beast. Thank you all for watching, and remember, if something chases you, run.